Hello and welcome to the first episode of my game review series, formerly my vlog series, where I both reviewed games and movies. This time it's just gonna be games, and the games I've chosen this time. You've probably already seen in the description is Turning Point, Fall of Liberty, and Call of Duty 2. So it's two World War II games that I'm going to be reviewing, and I'm just going to be walking casually around this neighborhood while reviewing these games. Hopefully the audio is a little better than it was last time, because the audio last time in Saints Row, when I was playing the actual game, it kind of sucked. But yeah, let's start with Turning Point, Fall of Liberty. This game didn't really get good reviews from most people, and to be honest, I liked it. I did. The game is a World War II game. It's a little interesting game actually, because it changes history. It's a game that tries to. It's like, what if the Germans attacked? I'm lacking a bit. That's weird. What if the Germans attacked the U.S.? And you're in New York when this happens, and this is. I really love the start that you're on like a construction site, like a scaffold or whatever it's called, like high in the air, building shit, while when the planes come and start bombing. That's a really awesome start. But the thing that people that got the bad reviews about this game was basically that I don't know. People said it was dull and n- not really a bad AI. What I really liked about the game was that it was a kind of an old school game. It was, I can't remember when it was from. It's not a modern game, but it was kind of more old school than when it came out. It had a really straightforward story, a really kind of linear and gameplay, and it felt. I think the game was awesome. Yes, it wasn't like it was a little. It wasn't as good as many of the games that came out at the time. But what I liked about it wasn't trying to be something different. It wasn't like having like a gimmick or a special feature that most games these days think they need to have. And I enjoyed the game for what it was. And someone is putting his finger in Shanti's face. Well, isn't really nice. Now he felt her tits. Stop doing that, dude. Oop, look at his face. But yeah, to be honest, awesome game. Great. The graphics was great. The gameplay was super fun. Yes, maybe the enemy AI and the weapons were a little boring and dull and stupid, but to be honest, I enjoyed it for what it was. A casual first-person shooter where you just basically shoot stuff and follow a fixed storyline. I enjoyed it. Now, a whole different thing about Call of Duty 2. I'm probably gonna get my head ripped off for saying this, but I didn't like Call of Duty 2. I enjoyed Call of Duty 1, but Call of Duty 2, in my opinion, was awful. At first, to be honest, I did enjoy the game at first. Uh, the level seemed interesting, and interesting gameplay and stuff like that. But after a while, pretty much every mission seemed like the same. Oh, you have to do this and you have to do that, and the game, every level was like a really short area, which forced them to make a lot of invisible walls and block off areas with so that you can't go into, but you have to go around a long way to get to these areas, which just made it pretty boring. Another thing I didn't like was the AI. The enemy AI was fine. I didn't really care about the enemy AI. It was the allied AI. Now, I didn't really care that it didn't help much. At a few times it was really bad that didn't help, especially when I was sniping. It sucks pretty much that when you're sniping and suddenly you find out that there's three Nazis behind you shooting you because they overpowered the people that were supposed to watch your back. So that's pretty annoying, and also pretty annoying when you hear a guy saying "Watch out, grenade!" and then you just watch him stand still and blow up himself. But the thing that was really bad was when they ran in front of you when you were shooting, or just when you thrown a grenade, they run directly into it. At one point, I actually became a traitor to my own country. I think that's the Russian mission, and they started firing at me. It's not my fault that they ran in front of my gun while I was firing. I mean, there's one thing if they ran in front of me and I started shooting, but no, they ran in front of me while I was shooting. So that's horrible. Um, what? What? Speak! Say something! Ugh, fuck you. And another thing about the AI was that at times they were blocking my way, especially when I had to seek cover. I died a lot of times because I couldn't get out of the way from grenades or stuff like that because they were standing in doors when I want to go in that door. So yeah, the AI, and it was horrible. Another, what I didn't like about the game also was the fact that I got caught on corners. I got stuck on corners all the time. It was like, why can't I move? And I looked around and I couldn't see anything. I might have been like standing like this, and I couldn't move. I couldn't even move like this direction. I had to kind of wriggle around before I could actually move. At one point, I actually got so stuck that I had to restart the game. I had jumped over something. It looked like I could jump over it, but I just landed in it and got stuck. Maybe maybe this was where I know at some point the Call of Duty series it started focusing mostly on the multiplayer part, but I didn't think it was this early. I don't know if it was because I didn't play it in multiplayer. I don't really play that much multiplayer. But I don't know, maybe the multiplayer part of Call of Duty 2 was okay, but to be honest, Call of Duty 1 seemed okay. I mean, Call of Duty 2 seemed rushed. I don't know how long in between it was when they came out, but yeah, I did not enjoy that game. I did at first, but after a while it became boring, predictable, the same. I started noticing how bad the AI was. I got stuck on corners and stuff like that. Uh, maybe it's just not my kind of game, but I mean, I did enjoy the first one. Maybe, but you know, that's my opinion. And if if you're a Call of Duty fan, I mean, that's okay with me. But if you're one of those Call of Duty fans that start screaming and shouting at people that don't like Call of Duty, well, then you can go fuck yourself with a chainsaw, preferably, because I don't care about you. I mean, I never understood that kind of fanboyism or whatever it's called. Just because people have a different opinion than you doesn't give you the right to start screaming at them and calling them names. That's just you being a fucking asshole. Anyway, let's just sum up. Turning Point Fall of Liberty, a game that actually got bad reviews. I quite enjoyed for what it was. And which was a semi-good game with a interesting storyline and quite interesting areas to explore as well. But it wasn't anything special, and that's the part I played, and that you should play it as. So don't have expectations for this game if you want to play it that it's going to be a great, awesome game. But yes, because yes, then it probably will suck if you have high expectations for it. But if you want to play Turning Point, think of it as a fun little game between some of the bigger games you want to play. Call of Duty 2, a game, I really don't know if Call of Duty 2 got bad reviews or good reviews, but I know it's part of a series, one of the most successful series in gaming, but I didn't really enjoy it. I found it boring, predictable, and stupid. But, like I said, that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. But yeah, this has been the first game review series of mine. Hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you in the future for more Saints Row playing the game, and then again for more Saints Row reviewing games. I hope. Please let me know if you think this has been a boring me just walking around. Basically, this is a audio review, so I just if you don't wanna, if you get distracted by video, you can just turn off the video, I guess. But I just want this to be something to walk around. I don't want to have something to do while I myself would like to have some visuals to watch, like this, for instance. But yeah, I'll see you when I see you. And this guy is like, should I buy her? Should I? Can I afford it? And he couldn't, so he walks away. Anyway, bye.